You know, sudden. It is comprehension time with Joshua and Auntie. We're doing a comprehension here. It's a little conversation. Where it's two girls. Normally you have to read the girl part, Joshua. You want to be Betty or you want to be Marsha? Which one you want to read? You want to read Marsha. Alright, I'll start off. Everybody ready? Two girls at lunch. I don't see why we have to be given extra lessons. She got a problem with lessons. She never had lessons with Auntie yet. Your turn, Joshua. You're here. Extra. Help. Reinforce. Good boy. Well, I don't know about that. I am tired of having to stay for lessons after a long day at school and sit and listen to the same voice. It gets boring. Mrs. Byer's voice can sound so boring at times. Once again, she needs lessons with Auntie. Alright, come down with it, Marsha. Give me Marsha's part. It downside. Good boy. Positives. Lots. Chores. While. Same. Learn something. That was excellent, Joshua. He's reading so well, so fluently. His reading is improving. His reading is improving. Auntie, fussy bad, Auntie, fussy bad. Speak for yourself. I still have to go home and do my usual chores. Alright, Marsha, again. When you get tired, you just let Auntie know you're tired. Alright, this is you again. I with common, excellent, common. Common entrance examination. Good boy. Around the corner. Good boy. Don't hear no we. Sacrifice. Excellent. Good point. But that still doesn't make me feel like giving up my evenings. Bet he ain't got time with this here. Alright, this you here. You still able or you want Auntie read? Good. He's still a little bit the strong boy, man. Strong, bright boy. Auntie's so proud of you. Well, give it to me. Well. Mm-hmm.
If you can do anything about a certain why were
Keep
about
going.
it.
If you can't do anything about a situation, why worry about it? You see, it's not always Auntie will stop him and be like correcting. Sometimes Auntie just allows him to flow. That will help him build his confidence once again. Fair enough. I can't wait for all this studying to be over. All right, Joshua, we soon finish. We down here now.
We are only starting, girl. It secured school and then on to on the
It's secondary school and then on to university. Listen, wouldn't know I could have raised the volume, put in laptop air for no time. You're doing well. Oh my word. Don't remind me. Betty's like the drama queen, you know? Don't remind me. Then the school bell rings. Let me ring the bell. Alright, that was the school bell. Marsha. Down here, look.
let's go and do
our
thing.
Yay! He read a full sentence. He read a full sentence. He read a full sentence without hesitation, without correction. He read a full sentence for me, for we, for he, for he. I just wanted to rhyme. I know it's for himself, but yeah, I caught up in my feelings. I can't wait for lessons this evening. Then it says they both laugh. So we gotta laugh, Joshua. Let me hear your laugh. Let me hear you laugh, Joshua. So Joshua know he was getting himself into it, Auntie. When I'm laughing, we have the stories to laugh. When I'm gonna laugh. Okay. All right, let me race through these questions now. 5 minutes and lessons time done. This conversation is taking place at church, the bus stop, school, or a game. Where is this conversation taking place?
At the school.
At the school, correct. Which of the following statements is true? Betty loved doing extra lessons. Mrs. Byer is the principal of the school. The two girls seem to be friends, or the girls lived in the same neighborhood. Remember, only one statement is true. Did Betty love doing it? Tell me which one is true.
The girls live in the same neighborhood.
Let me see. Let me look back and see. Well, I ain't seen anything in the story that would tell me if they're living in the same neighborhood or not. You think that they are friends though?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So let's just say to be on the safe side. You know, sometimes you can prove something is wrong, but you know for sure something is right. So you will have to more lean towards what you know for sure is right. So they seem to be friends. According to the conversation, The extra lessons are important because it will enhance their knowledge as exams are close. You know what the word enhance means, Joshua?
Big learning.
Yeah, enhance means like to improve something, make it better, right? The girls need to get accustomed to studying for long hours. Everyone has to pass for their first choice. The teacher teaches better on evenings. She must say, Auntie, that sounds like a funny one. The teacher teaches better on evenings. Which one is correct? It will enhance their knowledge as the exams are close. Remember I said that is to improve their knowledge. The girls need to get accustomed to studying long hours. Everybody must pass for their first choice. You know, you fill out the form when you're doing this common entrance exam. Or the teacher teaches better. Which one? A, good job. It will enhance their knowledge as exams are close. What does the word it in line 8 refer to? Let me find line 8. Remember when we get these, we just go back to the passage and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now you're seeing the 8 in that, you know. Alright. They mean when Marsha is talking. It does have its downside, but look at the positives. So it is referring to Mrs. Byer's voice, going to school every day, staying for lessons after school, or chores at home. It has its positives. We get away from lots of chores at home while at the same time we learn something. So what I could be referring to, do you think they're talking about Mrs. Byer's voice?
Yes, please.
You think they're talking about the teacher's voice? Remember they didn't have any, what were they saying about the teacher? They say Mrs. Byer's voice can sound so boring at times. That sounded something positive or that sounding negative?
Negative.
Negative, because if she boring, the poor children will be dropping sleep. It's nothing positive about that. So I know, let me put a big X. Nah, it can't be Miss Byer's voice. Doing chores at home. Doing chores at home sounds like something positive that the girls would enjoy. You like to do chores at home, Joshua?
Not really.
Not really. I love the honesty of my children. Auntie neither. Auntie really like doing chores that have to be done. But yeah, Auntie more active out there playing with the children or whatever. Auntie honest as well, but it's something that has to be done. Okay, so chores at home, big X. Nothing so positive about that. Going to school every day. Well, going to school every day could be positive. But going to school every day, that got anything to do with doing chores on the evening? Because the chores being done after school, not when they at school during the day. So I think that's a big X too. So this one now, staying for lessons after school. Because when you stay on for lessons at school, you know you might get home late. So mommy or daddy might be like, you know, don't bother. What kind of chores you might got to do? Don't bother to wash the dishes because you come in late from lessons. You must be tired. Come and get your bath, get your shower, you know. Don't worry. Somebody else, you like that, no? Somebody else already washed the dishes and whatever needs to be done. So the answer is staying for lessons after school. What is meant by the expression, look at the positives? The same thing we hear talking. If somebody tell you look at the positives, what they mean to tell you, there are many benefits to be had. Be happy and enjoy the consequences. There is some negativity to the situation, or consider yourself lucky. Well, we know positive is the opposite of negative. So if I tell you look at the positives, the answer can't be anything to do with negatives. You agree with me?
Yes, please.
Right, so this answer here, this got to be wrong. Ding dong, you're wrong. Can't be that one. Nah. You think it might be this? There are many benefits to be had. You know the meaning of the word benefit?
There
Benefit means to do with positives, advantage, good things will happen. Like, what's an example? Somebody give me an example there. What's that example? Suppose I say, what are the benefits of brushing your teeth every day? Give me 2 benefits. What is good about brushing your teeth every day?
Staying clean.
Teeth stay clean. We don't get cavities, right?
Yes, please.
Right, we don't get gum disease, cavities, and so on. Our breath smells good, very important. Don't get tired. Yeah, it's good for our hygiene. All right. So this here would be the answer. Benefits, so benefits are something good, and positives mean something good. So it's important, once again, having that vocabulary, being able to understand the meaning of different words, you see? Yeah, that's very important in comprehension. All right. 9:18. What part of speech is university? Noun, adverb, verb, or adjective. Easy peasy. Remember what we said about nouns. A noun is a person. Give me some more. A noun is what?
A place or a thing.
A person, a place, or a thing. Excellent. Is a university a place? University is a place?
Yes, please.
Yeah, so simple. So university is a noun. Easy. Wapax. The conversation suggests that extra lessons need to be discontinued. Formal schooling does not end at primary school. All children hate extra lessons. Betty has a great influence over Marsha. Well, we could look at the ones that we know are wrong. Extra lessons need to be discontinued. You know what the word discontinue means?
Stopped.
Excellent boy, know a big word. My boy knows a big word. Discontinue means to stop, it means to end. Give me some things that we can discontinue. Negativity in real life. Being violent, being mean. Bad habits. Littering. Keeping the place dirty. We want to be clean. Doubting we self, but we were. Doubting we ability. All them things we discontinuing from today. Give me something that you can discontinue. Give me something that you can stop, Joshua.
Shooting.
I didn't hear you.
Shooting.
Shooting. You would like shooting to stop. Yeah, Joshua really, if you're picking up, as you get to know Joshua really has a heart like for peace. He said he wants to be a policeman to stop the crime. Yeah. I want me to understand my children, our children, to feel very strongly about these things. Well, they're gonna make me go off on a tangent here now. I went to the supermarket this week and there was a little girl shopping with her daddy or somebody, and the other customer look at her and say, well, you got your face set up so you young, you don't pay any bills, you don't got no care in the world, smile and so on, which is great. But what we understand, little people still got feelings too. They feel very strongly about things, you see? So when we see them and they're looking happy, they have to be always, you find yourself going around smiling. Joshua, do you smile all the time? Your face always got a smile on it, Joshua?
Not really.
No, because people want to know whether that boy crazy or, something a bit loose up in his head or what. Yeah, nobody don't walk around always smiling. Even in one day, you could go through different feelings. You might wake up, you feel like grumpy. Oh, school again, work again. I really don't feel like it. Then when you get to school, now where you get to work, somebody give you a joke or something and you happy, you smile, you laugh. Then you do a test or something. Joshua told you when he does his test, he feels anxious. You feel worried about it. When it's over now, you feel relieved. Somebody does something to annoy you, you feel angry or annoyed. You get to play your football, you happy again, you see? Yeah, so a range of different emotions you go through in one day. So I love that my Joshua is like that. He has that passion for peace and goodness and doing what's right. That's a beautiful thing, Joshua, and he's very proud of you. So, we said that discontinue means to end. So, extra lessons need to end? No. Because all through the passage, we are talking about the importance of lessons, that we need lessons. So, we don't want lessons to end, right? Big X next to that. All children hate extra lessons. Is that true, Joshua? All children hate it, or some children?
Some children.
Some children. We know for sure Betty hates it, but we could see Marsha, she's the more mature one. Marsha could understand, you don't always feel like it, but it's important. So that's also false. Big X there. Betty has a great influence over Marsha. You know what it means if we say somebody has a great influence? See, Auntie's sweating. You know what this means? If I say that Joshua has a great influence over Auntie, what that means?
I'm popular.
It means you're popular, yeah. It means that if you say something, I might want to go along with what you're saying all the time. You're not supposed to tell Auntie, try and behave yourself, don't quarrel, say kind things to people, things like that. And they say, you know what? I agree with Joshua. Joshua seems to really got it going on. Yeah, you have influence over me. But if I come now and I tell you, let me go and throw some rocks, or let me do some other kind of negative thing, let us steal something. Let's steal, somebody got lunch or some kind of snack, something like that. I said, let me go and take that up. And you would tell me, no, Auntie, that's not the right thing to do because it does not belong to us. And I would think about it, you know what, Joshua is right. I shouldn't do that because then it would make that person feel bad. You understand?
Yes, please.
So you can have a lot of influence over your school friends in a positive way. I believe you can do that. So Betty does not have the influence of, you think Betty has influence over Marsha? I remember all along Betty saying all the negatives, she moaning and groaning, and every time Betty says something, Marsha keep telling her, but we need lessons, we need lessons. So you think Marsha being influenced by Betty, or Marsha got her mind made up?
Marsha got her made.
Got her mind made up. I love Marsha, yeah. Marsha know what's going on, man. So our answer is formal schooling does not end at primary school. Because we could see here when Marsha said, we are only starting, girl. It's secondary school, then it's on to university. So learning and all life is a long what we say? Learning is a lifelong lesson or a lifelong journey. You don't ever stop learning. Me every day learn something new. Yeah. About the world, about my children, about myself, every single day. Always learn. And our last question, Joshua's been so good to stay with me. Yeah, he's been here since 6, but as I said, we had a challenge with the connection, so Auntie making sure he gets his time. Our last question, Joshua, as always, come down to it. The most suitable title for this conversation is Good Study Habits, Group Studies, School Days, or Extra Lessons. What do you think you would name the passage?
Extra lessons.
Extra lessons, excellent. So you will be realizing most times. Actually, come to realize that this is a comprehension from a past paper. Whether it's past paper, whether it is the workbooks, whether it is the things I'm printing from online, you always find that question at the end. What do you think is a good title for the passage? So as you read through the passage, I want you to be thinking as you're reading. And you could use a big word, mindful, You're paying attention as you read. What is the topic that's coming through all the time, all the time, all the time? And you see, as the girl's talking, everything. Lessons this. I don't want to do lessons, but you need to do lessons. But the teacher boring. But it's positive because you could avoid your chores, you see, a back and forth, pull and push kind of thing. But each time the topic was lessons. So that was excellent. Joshua, you did great. You happy with how you did? You happy with yourself, Joshua?
Yes, please.
You feeling a bit more comfortable with comprehension?
Yes, please.
Yeah, and you did very well with your reading. Auntie had a lot of fun reading that conversation with you. You enjoyed the reading too? You feeling more comfortable with your reading?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Auntie, what you keep trying with your reading, and when you see the big words you're not sure about, just take your time and try and sound them out. I'm very, very proud of you, Joshua. I'm going to let Daddy know. Alright, so that's the end for us. Let me say bye-bye to you all because I'm going to talk to him off air. When I don't get everything, I get some of Joshua to myself. Bye-bye. And a happy weekend to everybody. When I will get some more love from me and my Mary Bear tomorrow. Bye-bye.